Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today we are doing another active dress roundup review. The last time I did a review of a bunch of different active dresses, it was about maybe a little over a year ago, but honestly they have come a long way. Active dresses have so many more features now. There are a bunch of options with really good built-in bras. They have shorts inside with pockets. There are some no front seam inner short options as well. And they also have some new ones that have made it even easier to go to the bathroom without having to take the whole active dress off. If you've worn an active dress, you know what I'm talking about. So we have a ton of different options to share. This is gonna be a long video, so buckle up. Also, before we get any further, yes, I did get a little bit of lip filler. It's been about a week now. I am still a little bit swollen, but I'm finally starting to not think I ruined my face. So I went more in detail into my experience and healing process and everything on my Instagram stories. So if you have any questions about that, make sure to go check that out. And we also have a range of active dresses from super expensive, like $140 to cheaper, like $30 price range. With active dresses, they don't usually get much cheaper than $30 just because you are getting a full set. So if you were to get like a sports bra and bottoms, it would probably be more than $30 even if you're getting an affordable one. So that is kind of our affordable price point. And we also have some mid-range. So I like to cover all of our bases here. Also, I should say, you should feel free to wear an active dress wherever you want. Personally, I like to wear them like on walks, playing pickleball. Tennis dresses were a thing long before active dresses ever came to the market. So it's not like wearing a dress to do sports is that unusual. I personally don't wear mine to the gym just because I like to wear a sports bra and bottoms, but you absolutely can wear them to the gym. They're made of active materials, you're meant to work out in them, but I also like to wear them for lifestyle and everything too, especially when it's hot in the summer. It has been over 110 degrees where I am for quite some time now. So sometimes it's nice to just throw on a dress where you're kind of meant to be able to sweat in it and not really be worried about it. So let's start off with the dress that definitely inspired me to redo this video, and that is the Lululemon Align dress. So I actually did a YouTube short and TikTok review of the Align dress. I'd say like 2 months ago at this point. I was tempted to get this dress because this was the first one I had seen that had semi-detachable shorts in the back. And it'll be easiest to show this when I'm wearing them, but my review of this active dress kind of went viral on YouTube Shorts, and I was getting some insane comments. First of all, people were like, oh, why would you take off your entire dress to go to the bathroom? And I'm like, it's obvious that you guys have not worn an active dress before if you are saying that, because there is no other way to go to the bathroom. You have a full bodysuit on the inside. You have to take it off to go to the bathroom. I had someone go as far as to say, anyone who wears this dress should go to prison. Yes, guys, that is how controversial a simple black active dress can be. Sometimes people on the internet just need to chill. So whether or not you're an active dress girly or not, here we are, dress number one. The Lululemon Align dress. I got this in a size 6. For reference for Lululemon, I tend to wear like a 4 to 6 in bottoms and a 6 in tops. So I went with the 6. And this, I believe, is our most expensive dress of the day. This one is $148. It's pricey. And honestly, I probably wouldn't have kept this one if I knew about some of the other dresses today. I have made the mistakes for you guys if you are not ready to spend $150 on one piece of clothing. It's a lot. So basically we have the structure of the Lululemon Align tank at the top. We have that little V-neck. You even have some of the same little seam details going on. There is a space for cup pads in this, but there's not necessarily, like, I wouldn't necessarily call it a built-in bra. Like, there is bra support, there is an elastic, but it's not like a detachable bra that we'll see kind of later on in the video how that differentiates. It's made of the Nulu fabric, that is the Lululemon Align fabric. It's soft, it's brushed, it does collect pet fur and lint, so just be careful. But the reason I was so tempted to get this dress was because of the detachable short section. So it's more semi-detachable, it's only detached in the back, but you can still pull the shorts down to go to the bathroom and then pull them back up. You can't take them off completely, but I did bring this dress on my Japan trip, and it was a lot better in like random public restrooms to just kind of like pull the shorts half down and pull them back up after you're done using the bathroom than taking off your entire dress and just being naked in the middle of a foreign country in a random bathroom, even if you're not traveling wearing this dress. So I liked that feature. We also do have side pockets. There is a front seam, and the inner shorts are a 4-inch inseam. All right, so here's the Lululemon Align dress. Luckily, I'm a pretty similar size on tops and bottoms. So for most of these dresses today, I'll wear small because that's the size I wear in sports bras and shorts. So we have that kind of built-in bra situation with removable cup pads. I actually don't have the cups in right now, but they do come with it and they're removable. So we have that Align tank shape. I think I get a little more coverage than I do with the regular Align tank. I would say overall on top, I have about a medium to full coverage. We have some nice nice tank straps. They're just straight up and down, but they haven't been falling down on me or anything. The overall shape of this dress is pretty body skimming, so if you do carry some weight in your tummy, the dress might cling to that a little bit. So if you're someone who's looking to kind of disguise a little more of the belly area, I would choose a more flared option. This one is not very flared. In the back, we can see we have those straight up and down straps, a little bit of seam detailing as well. And it's just not the most flowy dress option, so kind of depends what you're going for. Also, top support is about a medium as well. It's actually pretty decent. And then when we lift up the dress, we see that the shorts, so first of all, they are a 4-inch inseam and they do cut into my thighs a little bit, so they're not the most thick thigh friendly. We do have that front seam. Right now, it's not causing me any problems though. Because of this detachable short situation, it makes everything a lot more long torso friendly. So I would say that this one is long torso friendly, but we actually have a lighter weight material here in the torso area and on the back for the detachable part. And you could see this as a good or bad thing. At first I was like, that's kind of weird, but it actually makes the dress a lot more lightweight because this inner material is very thin, very breathable. So when you have 2 full layers of fabric with the inner bodysuit and the dress, it's a little less hot when you have that inner lining being the lighter weight material. So I actually do kind of like it. But if you're someone who just wants that softer material against your skin, you might want to go with a different option. So we do have that detachable short area. So one thing about the detachable shorts is that you really have to make sure this area on the inside is lying flat, especially with a slimmer fitting dress like this. You may be able to see it if it kind of bunches up in the back. And I also find that with this dress and some of the other ones with detachable shorts, the back elastic can gape a little bit. It's not a huge problem because the shorts are usually snug enough to keep them on your body and everything. If that bothers you, just keep that in mind. You might want to just go for the full bodysuit. And then to go to the bathroom in this type of dress, I'll show you while keeping the dress on. You just pull the shorts down. You can, I'm still having the dress there to show you, but you can pull the shorts down. You can go to the bathroom and then you just pull the shorts right back up. And I have done this multiple times. I've gone to the bathroom many a time in this dress. I have worn this one a little bit and it's honestly not very difficult. It didn't get in the way. I think this is a great solution while keeping that bodysuit on the inside. Overall, I like this dress. I think I prefer a slightly more flared shape because I think it's a little bit more flattering, but I think it has a lot of great features. It just definitely is pricey. You know, keep that in mind. Next, we are going to move on to some Halara dresses. So Halara is a brand that has been making active dresses since I made that first video. They were one of the first more affordable brands to start coming out with active dresses. And I will say at first, we did a Halara review a long time ago, and a lot of their stuff was very much, you know, AliExpress dropship white labeled stuff, you know, things you could get from AliExpress, but they have definitely taken a lot of steps to make improvements to their active dresses, and I feel like they've come a long way. So honestly, my opinion of Halara definitely changed. I think their dresses are some of the best out there. Like, they continue to add new features on, which I think is really awesome, but they're still affordable. When you look at the website, they might say like that they're $55 or something, but there's almost always some sort of sale going on. So I tend to purchase the dresses for about like $34. I feel like that's like kind of what they end up being. So I definitely would put them at the affordable price range. So this is the dress that made me regret getting the Align dress. This is the Halara Cloudful Easy Peasy dress. And all of their Easy Peasy dresses have that same feature as that Lululemon Align dress. These actually have been out for a little while, so I'm not really sure who came out with it first, but they literally have that same half detachable short feature, except the dress is literally a fraction of the price. If you guys aren't ready to spend the $140 on the Lululemon Align dress, you don't have to make the same mistake as me because the Halara one is actually really great. So the names for their dresses are honestly very long, so I'll just link all of them down below, but it's like everyday wannabe dress, something like that. But this is like kind of their classic initial dress that I tried from them. It's made of a soft brushed fabric, so kind of like the Lululemon Align material, maybe a little bit denser, but it's still got that soft to the touch feel. It has a similar built-in bra style. It has the removable cup pads, and there is kind of an internal elastic around there, but it's not fully detachable. For me, it still does provide enough support for what I need. I'm not going like running in a dress like this, so I don't need high support, but you know, just around medium support. We have spaghetti straps on this one. These ones are not adjustable, but they do have adjustable straps on some of their dresses. And then we also have a no front seam on the inner short, which is amazing because it doesn't give you a camel. And we have those 2 pockets, and the material is all the same Cloudful material on the inside. It's not a different material like the Lululemon Lululemon Align one. And then we have some crisscross straps in the back. Let's try this one on. So I'm definitely finding the sizing on some of the Halara dresses to vary a little bit. I feel like this one runs just like a little bit big, just because I am feeling like this still fits me. Like this is still the size I would go for as a small, but I feel like I could use a little bit more compression in the top area, and the band isn't like super tight down here. So if you're in between sizes, I would definitely go with your size down. So as we can see with this dress, it is a lot more flared of a shape. The fabric is also pretty structured as well, so it has flow to it, but it has a little bit more shape. When it flares out, it really flares out. So this is one of those dresses, if you don't want it like skimming your midsection, it definitely flares out a little bit more. This one is just the regular length, so it is definitely on the shorter side for me. They do have longer ones that we will try, but I feel like the top coverage is good, about medium to full top coverage. I just get a little bit of extra fabric here, so I feel like it just might run a little bit big. We have spaghetti straps. They are lined with that softer fabric though. The inner shorts are a 4-inch inseam. We do have those pockets on either side, as well as no front seam in the front. And the 4-inch inseam, it is a little bit short for me. Unfortunately, a lot of the dresses, they just have a 4-inch inseam. There aren't really very many with the longer inseam options. Then we have the back. The straps just are a simple twist in the back. Again, this is a shorter dress, so when I lean over, I am gonna see some of those shorts underneath. So that's not my personal preference. I would go for a longer one. And then this one, we have what looks like a full-on bodysuit in the front. It's all one material, as opposed to the Lululemon one, which did have a lighter weight mesh. And then we do have those detachable shorts. Similar to the Lululemon one, I feel like the shorts, they just like gape a little bit in the back. It doesn't really cause any problems, like the shorts don't fall down, and you don't really see it when you have one of these more flared dresses, but just something to keep in mind. I do feel like this one is a little more thick thigh friendly as well. I'm not really getting any squishing of the thigh area like I got in the Lulu one. This one is also long torso friendly because of that detachable short section. I'm really not getting any discomfort, which I think is great. And support is about a medium support, probably would be maybe a little bit better if the top was a little bit more snug. So overall, I really love this dress. I would personally choose the longer one for myself, but it's not a problem. They do have longer versions. So let's try on some others. So I got a bunch of the Halara dresses just because they had so many different options and I wanted to try them. But this is a similar cloudful wannabe dress, but this one has adjustable straps and it's supposed to be a longer length. And if you guys watched my first active dress review, I felt like the Halara dress was really cute, but it was definitely on the short side for me as a taller girly. So I loved that this one had a longer length, but this one is just a full bodysuit on the inside, no detachable shorts. So let's try this one on. All right, here is the longer version. I feel like this one fits a little bit better, but still, if anything, for these Halara dresses, I feel like they run just like a tad on the big side. So not enough to really size down, but if you're in between, I would definitely go with your size down. So I'm loving the extra length of this one. It's actually feels like so much longer, but it's still like a very reasonable length. And because it's also longer, I also feel like they made the torso section longer, so it's also still super long torso friendly. So my tall girlies, we actually have some dress options. I really feel like I have really good coverage. Like I know I'm gonna lean over and nothing's gonna come out. So I would say medium to full coverage, even though it's just spaghetti straps. And support is, it's about a light to medium support. Like I really wouldn't do anything too high impact, but I would be very comfortable going to play tennis or pickleball in this, which is obviously my #1 reason for the dresses. It's made of that cloudful fabric. I really like it. It's lightweight, has enough structure, but still a little bit soft. I love that this one has the adjustable strap. I think this is a much better addition. I personally would choose this one over the other one. And this one actually might come in the Easy Peasy version, but this is not the Easy Peasy. This one is just full bodysuit on the inside. I definitely have a little bit of extra fabric here, so we can just kind of see. It just runs a little bit on the big side. Again, this one I actually measured about a 4.5-inch inseam, so maybe a tad bit longer than some. Still definitely on the short side, but I would also say it's thick thigh friendly. I'm not getting any cutting into the thighs. We do have those side pockets as well as no front seam on the inner shorts, and still a flared fit. And you can see we lean over and you don't immediately see those shorts underneath. Even if you aren't tall and you just want a little extra length, I think this is a great option, but not enough of these active dress companies are coming out with the extra length. So I really like this one. Then I have one more Halara dress. So this one is actually made of a performance material, so it's not going to collect the pet fur and lint. It's also going to be maybe a little bit more lightweight, a little cooler to the touch. Again, we have built-in cut pads. This one I'm not feeling an inner elastic though, so keep that in mind. This one has a really cute detail. It's more of like an A-line dress. It has a little hook and eye guy to clasp it in the back there. They have this one in a regular version, but I got the Easy Peasy version, so you can use the shorts and take them right off. Amazing. So let's try this one on. All right, you guys want more cat features? We have Miss Peach here already. She came in and I can just tell she's gonna go steal Pinta's spot on the top flower. She's been having the best time because I set up like 4 bird feeders in our backyard and she just watches the birds all day long. Yes, you do. Yeah, and you just want to catch one. You just want to catch one. Here's this dress. I love the shape of this one. So as opposed to the last 2 Halara dresses that just kind of flared straight off the bat, this one is more of a fit to like the mid-waist and then flare. So I think this is a very flattering shape. Personally love this shape for dresses on me. This one I would not consider to have a built-in bra. It does have the cut pads and you do get a little bit of support just from the tightness of the top part and the compression, but I wouldn't really consider it a true bra. I still think I would be able to go work out in this one, or not like, you know, really work out, but have a little bit of support. I definitely prefer to have that elastic underneath. So the coverage on the top I actually think is really good. We have a little scoop neck here, goes nice and up into the armpits, and the support, like a light to medium depending on your bust size. So this is one of the shorter ones, but I don't think it's as short as that first one. So I also feel like we have a little bit more flow to it because this material doesn't have as much structure to it as the cloud fold. So we can see the length. I can lean over a little bit. You might see a little bit of shorts, but I feel comfortable in this length as opposed to the Halara dress. We have a slightly shorter inseam on this one. I measured a 3.5 inch inseam, so it is pretty short. Still thick thigh friendly though, not being squished down. We have the inner pockets. We have no front seam here, and this one is an Easy Peasy dress. So this is actually a lighter mesh material in the back here. The front is all one material, but we do have a lighter mesh back here, similar to the Lululemon one, and then we have the inner shorts that you can pull down, go to the bathroom, pull back up. So I think this one has a lot of cute features. I feel like it'd be even better if it just had that little elastic under there, but it's still doable for me. And then we have that super cute back detail. We have the clasp up there and the little wrap detail, just something a little more going on than some of the other ones. And in terms of sizing, I would say this one's a little more true to size than the last 2 dresses. Still, if you're in between, I'd probably size down, but I feel perfect in this size small. So next we have the Outdoor Voices Doing Things dress. So I wanted to review another Outdoor Voices because that was the very first active dress we reviewed on the channel, and I just wasn't a big fan of it. I feel like that one was super popular, but I didn't love the material. It was very windbreakery, made a lot of noise, and there was just no bra support or anything in it, so it just really wasn't for me. But this one is different. They now have so many more active dresses on their website. So this is the Doing Things dress, and it's definitely much more sporty vibes. This one does have a full built-in bra, and the elastic and bra is truly like a bra on this one, as opposed to some of the other ones we've already tried that just had the elastic kind of inside. This one I feel like is going to give the most bra support so far. Some nice removable cups. The material is a marled fabric and it's slightly performance. It's not super shiny, but it feels like it's going to be nice for really hot weather, very cooling. There's also a little mesh panel on the racer back in the back. Some cute little piping details down the front as well. I thought this orange color was super cute. This one's a little more pricey. This one was $108. We do have inner shorts, which are also made of a lightweight performance material. Oh, and I'm actually surprised to see the inner bodysuit has no front seam, because I think Outdoor Voices, most of their leggings just have a front seam. So that's a nice surprise. We do have inner shorts with a little flap over the top, and we also have some silicone lining on the inside of the inner shorts to help them from riding up. So this one has a lot of really fun features. Let's try this on. Okay, here is the Outdoor Voices dress, and after trying this one on, I can see why none of the other dresses have a racer back. It's like you have to step your entire body into this racer back, which can be a little bit difficult, so that was a slight challenge to get on. I'm still doing okay with it as a long torso, but definitely not quite as long torso friendly as the other ones have been. I'm definitely feeling like this should be a little bit higher, but it's being pulled down due to the inner bodysuit. So if you're on the tall side, just be a little bit wary with this one. Overall, the shape I would say is semi-flared. It's more flared than the Lululemon one, but not quite as flared as that first Halara. The inner bra on this one is doing a good job. I'm getting like a good medium to high support, but in terms of coverage, I feel like it scoops a good amount, so it's more like a medium coverage, a little bit of side boob as well. I feel like part of that is because it should be a little bit higher, but because of my torso, it's kind of bringing it down. So on a lot of bodies, it might be more of a medium to full coverage. I'm definitely feeling a lot of tightness in the back of my neck with this racer back. Again, probably because of the length, but just keep that in mind. I would say this one is true to size overall, but if you're in between, I would probably size up because the bra area is definitely on the snug side for me. I think the fabric is super cute, and I like the little piping detail made of that same mesh as the racer back. Just a little bit of detail going on. I also really like this fabric. It's a sleek performance, but it's not super shiny. And then we have the inner bodysuit. This inner bodysuit is made of almost like a thin performance mesh, and it's a little bit on the sheer side, so just keep that in mind. I do feel like you can see my beige underwear underneath this. So like if your dress just kind of lifts up a little bit, I don't really think you're gonna see anything, but it's definitely not fully opaque down there. They definitely used a lighter weight material to maybe keep it not as hot, which I like, but you do have a little bit of sheerness there. We have the side pockets here. They also have a little flap on top to kind of keep things a little bit extra secure. And then you have that little silicone lining down there. Because of the silicone lining, I feel like it makes it a little less thick thigh friendly. It just makes it a little bit more compressive down there. So I like that that's there to help them from riding up. But if you have thicker thighs, just beware, it might squish in a little bit more. Other than that, the sizing's all good. I think this one's nice, but definitely not for my longer torsos. I really wanted to get the set active dress, but they were all sold out. So we are not reviewing the set active dress in today's video, so I apologize. Since we just reviewed the Outdoor Voices, I want to carry on with the Target All in Motion dress. So this is the All in Motion Flex Strappy dress, and this one definitely reminds me of the original Outdoor Voices active dress, but I'm already noticing some details that might make it a little bit better. So this one is Target. I got a size small, and it's only $30 just right off the bat. Don't even need a discount, so this one I would say is definitely an affordable option. We have that built-in bodysuit on the inside. The outer material is similar to that original Outdoor Voices fabric, where it's like almost kind of windbreaker-y, but very lightweight. So this one would really be good for those hot summer days. We have the inner shorts, and they seem pretty short. We do have a front seam on them, but we also have the side pockets. And the Outdoor Voices dress originally did not have any sort of built-in bra, so I was not expecting any built-in bra in this one. So we have that little elastic sewn in. There are no cup pads though, and there's no space for cup pads. So honestly, you could cut a little hole and put some cup pads in if you wanted. For me, like this material is just so thin that nippage would definitely be an issue. But I like that they at least have some little shelf lining in there to give a little bit of support. And the straps on this one are also adjustable. So let's try it on. Okay, here's the Target dress. I thought I would like this a little bit more than the original Outdoor Voices, and I am just not. So very similar in material. I don't know if I would call this a flared shape. It's just kind of like, it's very boxy. There really is no shape. Like the Halara dress was kind of fitted up at the bust and then flared away. This one is just giving kind of like sack, which is fine. Like, you know, it's just like loose and flowy. It's just not really something I go for. And the material, it's kind of got that windbreaker type material. Like it does have a little bit of noise to it, but it also has some stretch. I think the main issue here for me is that it's definitely not long torso friendly. So if you are a long torso, it's not for you. If you're shorter, you're in luck. And I definitely feel the elastic going on here, but with the lack of cup pads, I'm not really getting any support. Also, everything's just being kind of pulled down because of the torso situation. The shorts are pretty short. The inseam will be on the screen as always, but we do have that front seam here. We do have two side pockets, and it is a full bodysuit on the inside there. The straps are adjustable, but the straps here, they're super thin spaghetti straps. The Halara spaghetti straps were lined with that softer fabric, so it doesn't really cut into you as much. These ones, I would not feel comfortable wearing this for more than 5 minutes. So overall, this dress is just like kind of uncomfortable, pinching me in weird areas. Just not really my favorite. It might work if you're a little shorter, but there are still things that I'm just not really a big fan of. The straps are adjustable though. Here's the back. This definitely is the most lightweight option though. So if being super lightweight and breathable is very important to you, this might be an option. All right, next we have the Iuga Alosoft Courtside dress. I got the size small, and this one is $118, so another pricey one. But when I was searching up active dresses, Iuga kept coming up, so I thought we'll give them a try. This one is so cute, perfect for the Barbie vibes, because you know, Barbie movie is huge right now. So we have some spaghetti straps. It's made of the Alosoft material, so it is kind of a thicker brush material, very soft to the touch, almost kind of like a sweetheart neckline, which is super cute. But we do have cup pads and a full internal bra. So I love to see that. We also have adjustable straps, and I love like the little flared shape of this one. I think this one's super cute. The inner bodysuit is a little bit more lightweight. We also have no front seam on the inner bodysuit. I'm really surprised at all of these brands who normally have front seams having no front seam on the inner bodysuit. Definitely some shorter shorts in here, and we do have 2 little side pockets. I'm loving seeing all of the no front seam inner shorts just because it's not gonna give you that camel toe, it's not gonna be uncomfortable. And I love that everyone so far has had inner pockets because we need some functionality in our dresses. So this one is super cute. There are a lot of things I love about it, but some things that I don't think work as much. So I love the material. It's honestly very similar to the Halara one. It's a brushed soft material, but it has a little bit of structure to it as well. I would say it's actually pretty long torso friendly overall. It's very stretchy vertically, so I'm not having an issue with that. But the overall top coverage is lower. The inner bra just is a little bit smaller, so it's not as large cup size friendly. I definitely feel like I'm getting a little bit of spillage, especially because this is just kind of like almost like a bandeau shape with some straps sewn on. It doesn't kind of like all go up together and provide a little bit more coverage. So definitely more of a low to medium coverage and like a light to medium support. So this is definitely not the most functional option. It is super cute though. So if you're going for cuteness, it does have an actual built-in bra in it, which I like. So you just get a little lift from that, which I appreciate, but it doesn't really improve the support like that much in this case. The straps are pretty thin and adjustable as well. They're not causing me as many problems as the Target dress, but not quite as comfortable as the Halara straps. I love the shape on this one. It's similar to the Patula one we'll be trying, but it's fitted to the smallest point of your waist and then kind of flares away a little bit. This is the kind of dress shape that I really like. I think it's very flattering. The waist is a little bit lower than the Halara one. It goes like right above my belly button here, and it's not super flared at the bottom though, so it's more of like almost like a semi-flare body skimming fit. And then we have the inner shorts. So the inner bodysuit is actually made of a lighter weight material. It's not the same material, which is good because it's not 2 layers of a dense brushed fabric that's going to keep you very warm, but it's not quite as stretchy as the Alosoft, so I wish it was a little bit stretchier. No front seam, which is nice. We do have 2 side pockets, and then we have the back as well. The short inseam is pretty short, but it's actually not cutting into my thighs, so that's good. And it's definitely a shorter dress. Like you lean over and you're seeing a little bit of those shorts underneath, and the shorts are already very short, so just keep that in mind. It's definitely on the short side. So this is definitely one that I might wear for lifestyle. It's super cute. I think the shape is super flattering, but it's not going to be the most functional option for today. Next, we are going to do the POPFLEX twirl dress. So POPFLEX does have a couple different dress options. This was kind of their first one, and I did do a YouTube short of this one as well, so you might have already seen a little review of this. But the twirl dress, I think, is such a cute little dress. It was doing something a little bit different than some of the other dresses. They came out with this a little while ago when all of the dresses kind of looked the same, so I really liked that they were doing something a little bit unique. So we do have a full built-in bra with this one. It does have that separate elastic. It does have those cut pads. It's made of a brushed material. Just kind of a scooped design in the front and back. Then you have this middle section that really defines the waist. You have a little drawstring to even define the waist a little bit more. And then you have a full circle skirt on the bottom, which is why they call it the twirl dress. It's super girly, lots of movement. It is very short though. I feel like this is something that POPFLEX does a lot, but with their dresses and like their running shorts, they like to make the top layer of the skirt or short so short that you see the shorts underneath it, and that's just not something that I like. Like, I know style preference. If I'm wearing an active dress or a pair of like running style shorts, I don't want to see the inner short underneath it, you know? At least not like super long underneath it. So comment down below if you have any preferences on that. But this dress does tend to be on the short side. I believe they made a version more recently with no front seam on the inner shorts, but mine does have a front seam on the inner shorts, and then we do also have those side pockets. All right, here's this one. We have this little drawstring that's right at the center of the waist. This is definitely another one that is nice and fitted at the waist. And then not only is it flared, but it's actually like a full circle skirt. So if I laid this down on the ground, it would be a full circle. So it has a lot of movement. This one is definitely not long torso friendly. I definitely feel a lot of tightness in the torso, and at least this version does have a front seam, which is causing me some problems, this torso issue. The bra space on this one is also very small, so it's not large cup size friendly. Definitely flattering for the smaller chest if you're looking for a little lift for the girls. It is an elastic with a bra on the inside and the cut pads. For me, I'm getting about a low to medium coverage, maybe more like medium coverage. And support is actually, it's actually a solid medium support because it's a little bit snug. I'm kind of like held in. Definitely true to size, but if you're in between, I would size up. And then you can see just how short this skirt is. You lean over a little bit and you're seeing the shorts. I think they made a longer version at some point. I wasn't seeing it on the website, but I definitely think that they've made improvements since I've tried this. But definitely a longer skirt, not like crazy long. I think the one they made was like super long, just like a little longer, you know? Just like make it so that I'm not gonna show my shorts when I lean over, but we're not asking for like knee length, you know? Anyways, I like the material on this one. It's the same material on the inside as the outside, and we do have 2 pockets on the side of the shorts as well. In the shorts, they are thick thigh friendly, nice and stretchy at the seams. And then here's the back. The straps are just straight up and down, very simple. This is the Petula sport dress. So it's made of their Cassie fabric, which is another soft brushed material. Definitely for my girlies who aren't looking for as much bra support. It does not have cut pads, and I would not consider this a built-in bra. It has like a second layer of fabric on the inside here. So it provides a little extra compression in the region. I have worn this without a bra, but when I went out and played pickleball in this dress, I did put a bra on underneath it just for a little extra, like a little real support, because I wasn't feeling very supported before. It also has adjustable straps. They are on the thinner side as well. Then we do have 2 pockets on either side, as well as no front seam. So let's try this one on. All right, so here it is. I would say the shape of this one is most similar to the Iuga dress. Definitely fitted on top, and then just like very slightly body skimming, semi-flared on the bottom. Really not a lot of flare. So again, if the tummy area, you don't want your dress clinging to that, wouldn't go for something like this. This one is also pretty short. You lean over, you definitely see some shorts underneath. This one is probably the least long torso friendly. I definitely feel some tightness in the straps, even though they are adjustable. Wouldn't want to loosen them up too much, or else it'll just be so low on me that we wouldn't get any coverage. So we just have 2 layers of fabric here. We don't actually have any bra support. I am somewhat compressed just because of the sizing. Overall, this one is true to size, but I would size up if you're in between. And the support is just pretty light. Again, there's no real bra support in it. And because of the long torso issue, I just feel kind of weighed down in a way here. So it's just not my favorite. The material is super soft and comfortable though. I love how the inner bodysuit is that same material, very soft, no front seam. The shorts are somewhat thick thigh friendly. Like I definitely have a little bit of compression down there, but not really any cutting in. And then we have these side pockets as well. So yeah, overall, I like this one more as like a lifestyle dress, or I have layered a sports bra underneath it. But for my tall girlies and for my large cup size girlies, it's just not really giving what we need it to give for an active dress. But if that is not something that you look for, it's still a very nice dress, very soft, and I like the shape. And it's also pretty short too, if that's a problem for you. Next, we have the Buffbunny Dazed dress. This launched about, I guess, a year ago at this point, but they have since made some updates to the sizing, the length, and everything. So this one is made of a performance material, which is great for a black dress because it doesn't collect fur or lint. You know, I have Peach around, so she gets white fur and everything. So having a black dress that is more of a sleek material is really nice. We have a scooped neckline and some crisscross straps in the back. If you're familiar with Buffbunny, the top is basically like the Rosa bra. We do have cut pads in the dress, but there is no elastic inside, so that was one of my main critiques of it. I really wished it had a full built-in bra, but this one you're really relying on the compression of the top section to provide any sort of support. We do have the full built-in bodysuit. Kind of surprised that this one has the front seam on the inside when all of the other brands today that had no front seam on the inside usually have a front seam on their leggings, but Buffbunny doesn't do front seam leggings anymore, so just kind of interesting. Then we do have the 2 pockets. This one actually has a tennis ball pocket on the inside, so it's kind of a reverse pocket that you can just kind of slide your little tennis ball right into. So that's also super cute and convenient. Let's try it on. So overall, the shape of this one, kind of like a semi-flared shape. It's not necessarily like fit and then flared, but it is pretty snug up until about the mid-waist for me, and then it kind of just gently flares away. This fabric is a little bit flowier, so it doesn't like stick out a lot, it just kind of flows down. I really like the length of this one. I don't think it's too long, I don't think it's too short. I think it's kind of good on everyone. You lean over, you really can't see anything. The inner shorts on this one are also a 4-inch inseam, which after measuring some of the shorts today, some of them are like 2.5. So 4, you know, we'll take 4. I definitely a little bit snug for me though on the inner shorts. So overall with this dress, if you are in between sizes, I would size up. Good coverage on the top. Like I said, if you know Buffbunny, this is kind of like the Rosa bra shape up here. So good medium to full coverage on the top. And even though there isn't necessarily an elastic, how I define if a dress has like a true built-in bra is if there is an elastic inside. This one does not have an elastic, but because of the kind of compression of that inner bodysuit with the cup pads, I actually do get a little support in this one. I would say a good medium support. I would actually exercise in this one. It's not the most long torso friendly, but it's not bothering me. It's definitely a little bit snug, but it doesn't like stretch in ways where I feel like the girls are being pulled down. So overall, it's okay for me. I love the crisscross straps in the back. It's super cute. We do have that inner pocket, and then we also have that little tennis ball pocket. So how it works is it's like an upside down mesh pocket. I don't really have like a tennis ball. What can we put in there? We will put a lip balm in there. So you just kind of slide it up from the bottom and then it fits a ball in. I wish it didn't have a front seam in the front here just because it gets a little bit uncomfortable for me, but you don't really see the camel, so it's not a problem. But yeah, this one would just be a little bit upgraded if it had the elastic on the inside. And then again, it is a full bodysuit, so you do have to take the whole thing off. I thought I was almost done with this video, but I realized I got 2 more dresses from Amazon the other day because I wanted to give a couple more affordable options. So we're gonna keep going for a little bit. I never said my videos were gonna be short, okay? All right, I'm excited about this dress because this is the first dress that we've had today with fully detachable inner shorts. Like literally the shorts come completely separately. So this is from the brand Gym Rainbow on Amazon. This one's $35, so definitely in the affordable price range. So fully detachable built-in bra. We have cut pads. We also have adjustable straps, but if you are not loving the full inner bodysuit of all of these other dresses, honestly having that 2 layers of fabric with the inner bodysuit, especially like I've been out playing pickleball in these dresses and it's still 100 degrees at like 8 and 9 p.m. So having those 2 layers, it gets pretty hot. It's really nice that this dress is just completely open on the inside and does not have that inner lining. Instead, it just comes with a separate pair of shorts. So do I wish that they matched the colors a little bit more? Yes, but they made the shorts of like this lighter weight mesh material. Honestly, not the best shorts. So you could just buy this dress and then wear whatever shorts you want underneath it. Oh, but this one also has the tennis ball pocket, which is nice. It has a regular pocket as well. It does have a front seam and a top band, but unless the top band is like causing you pain, like no one's gonna see if it causes any muffin top underneath the dress. And the dress is actually made of a nice lightweight brushed material. So this one's promising. Let's try it on. Okay, so here's this dress. It feels so weird after putting on every dress with a full bodysuit inside to have something that's like detachable. I feel like this is something that not a lot of brands are doing, so it's kind of nice to see. I will say it feels like it runs a little bit large up on the top. I would like a little bit more snugness and compression up here, so if you're in between sizes, I would size down. Especially if you have a smaller bust, I would definitely go with the size down. But I feel like the length is good. Definitely maybe a little bit on the shorter side, but nothing crazy. Definitely long torso friendly because there's not even a bodysuit on the inside to make it a long torso problem. The straps are actually pretty comfortable because they're lined with that softer material. The straps are adjustable as well. Pretty similar shape to the Halara one, a little bit more fitted at the top, kind of flares away. And then you do have the built-in bra up here, but then it's just like open with the rest of the dress. So you could put whatever shorts you want down here, which is awesome. This makes it very lightweight because you don't have that full extra layer of fabric inside to heat you up. So I might personally get this in a size down just to wear myself because it's just been so hot that I love having the idea of a dress with a little built-in bra, but not necessarily to be stuck with a bodysuit inside. The inner shorts, they're okay. The inseam is definitely a little bit on the short side. We have a pocket over here. We have the tennis ball pocket on this side as well, and it's very stretchy, so should be able to hold one no problem. We do have the front seam. It's not really causing me any problems. I just wish it was a better color match, just because it almost looks like these aren't meant to be the shorts that go with this dress, but it is. Then in terms of length, definitely goes a good amount beyond the shorts. Not the shortest we've tried, but I think this one is a nice, cute idea, and it's affordable. One more Amazon option for you guys. This one is from the brand Iuga, and I really liked that this one had these thicker adjustable straps. Some of the ones we've already tried did have adjustable straps, but they were a little bit thinner, and if you have a large bust that, you know, requires some work to hold up, sometimes it's nice having these thicker straps to kind of distribute the weight a little bit more. So I loved that. It does have that inner elastic and the cup pads. I'm just really loving the adjustable straps here. This one is a performance material, so it's going to be a little bit sleeker. We do have a full built-in bodysuit, no front seam, with 2 side pockets. Okay guys, here is our last dress, and I am really liking this one. It's a performance material, so it's a little bit more lightweight. It's got that kind of similar shape to that one Halara dress where it's kind of fitted to kind of like the upper waist, and then it flares away. This one might be a little bit more flared even. I would say this one runs just like the tiniest bit big, not enough for me to size down, but if you're in between, I definitely would go with the size down. Good coverage on the top, I would say medium to full, and support. If it was a little bit tighter, it would be better, but like right now I'm getting light to medium. I could also adjust the straps a little bit, which I haven't, but I love how thick and supportive these straps are. Definitely a more comfortable adjustable strap because it has that thickness. Okay guys, that is it for the review. We tried so many active dresses today. I hope this video is not too long, but I also just wanted to get everything covered for you guys. Try all the super popular dresses, a couple of each kind, a couple with each feature. If you have any other roundup type reviews you would like me to do, make sure to comment down below and I'll try to get working on that. I feel like overall my favorite dresses were definitely one of the Halara ones, like I think the adjustable strap longer one or the easy peasy one, just because I love the convenience of that. I thought the Outdoor Voices one was really supportive, which was nice. I really loved how cute the Alo Yoga one was. Definitely more of like a lifestyle dress, but it just felt super fun. Maybe also because it was pink, because I've been into pink right now. And then also that Amazon dress with the built-in bra but no bodysuit. I thought I would love to see more of those. If you made it this far, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!